A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, good spread. That has not gone well. Kubasi. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. That is good progress on the left. Now it's Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Yamal. And a chance! Rising over the bar.
Lamine Yamal most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
He's found a way through. He's having a hit! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Dembele. Llorente goes sliding in. Llorente, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Corner number 2 then. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beraldo. Fabian Ruiz. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it out wide. And he's managed to shot, surely! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Spain are having a ball here. Beraldo. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Spain, and the shot! And he's managed to get rid. And here's Yamal, and the finish! And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Tries from a long way out. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there.
Could be danger here. Shoots! Goal! Brazil! The first significant strike. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Evanilson powering... Evanilson! And that's a tidy finish. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafinha. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Evanilson. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And here's Evanilson. And he's... Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming.
And the shot! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Look at the space here. Even Nielsen! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh no, this does not look good. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Evan Nielsen. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Showing great feet there. He might be in, shoots! Brilliant by Evan Nielsen! About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ederson. And it's Neymar. And they can counter here. He's having a hit! Brilliant by Evan Nielsen! sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Good ball, good take. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. And here's Evan-Neilson. Tries one from range. He's put his foot right through that one.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Evan-Neilson.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Shin to shin, bite. And for the first half, that is that. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Brazil looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scorer. He'll try from distance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ederson! And that is faded wide.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that has left him in a heap. Evan-Neilson receives it in a good position here. Oh, just skip, and the shot! No, it's wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's running through, and he shoots! And the ball's come loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
He has found the way through. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Rafinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Neymar! Neymar, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Eva Nielsen being watched hawkishly here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Oh, that's a key interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rafinha! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! Oh, easy pickings there. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Eva Nielsen.
Eva Nielsen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Camisa 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Foster. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. That has ended up in no man's land. A long ball by the goalkeeper. He's picked his way through. He's in a great position here.
South Africa appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
He's going for goal! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Camisa 16.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Tries from distance. And he's missed it.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, that is our real chance! Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Camisa 16.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar going forward. There's the shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Aos 45 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 16. Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Camisa 16.
South Africa making further changes here and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, he's goal side. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, there was plenty on that. And he's managed to get free. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Eva Nielsen, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.